Bethesda has revealed the Fallout 76 Halloween event, Mischief Night, and the event, which will be hosted by the robot ES2R, starts October 29th and runs until November 5th. Rewards are up for grabs in the entire duration of the event, and players who were able to manage to meet a GE2R Mischief quotas will also receive XP and loot, plus a chance to receive new themed items including pack-o'-lantern costumes.
To make us blend in. Make us safe.
EA has published a new post which talks about their very own version of Miami, which is setting of their upcoming game, Need for Speed Heat. EA said Miami's crazy weather served as inspiration when they built up Palm City, and they also added sprawling countryside to the game's map as Miami is flat and does not offer much for drivers. They took inspiration from Georgia's Blue Ridge Mountain for this.
They destroy, so we design. They control, so we create. If you catch fire, run. You'll burn faster.
Cyanide's Werewolf the Apocalypse will be making its debut during the PDXCon happening on October 19th. During the event, Cyanide will be having keynote speech through Earthblood director Julian DeSorto, and they will also be presenting a full trailer for the game, and the event will be streamed through Paradox Interactive Twitch channel. And Werewolf the Apocalypse will be launching for PC, PlayStation 4, while its Xbox One version will be including the extension Earthblood in its title. The Charge Rifle has recently been added to Apex Legends Season 3, and now it's getting nerfed. According to the Apex Legends Trilo board, the current Charge Rifle balance is not where it should be, and changes incoming. While it did not go into detail, the Trilo board obviously points at nerfing the weapon, as that it's quite overpowered, and there's no word when the nerf will roll out. Bandai Namco is hosting a publisher sale in Nintendo Asia from now until October 21st. 17 Bandai Namco games will be available at a discount, and some of the games included in the sale are Dragon Ball FighterZ, Guilty Gear First of North Stars Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, Taiko no Tatsujin Drum and Fun, and Katamari Damacy Reroll. Dr. Kawashima's brain training on the Switch will be available for players in Europe early next year. Dr. Kawashima's brain training for Nintendo Switch will be available starting July 3rd, 2020, a few days after the launch of the Japanese version. Dr. Kawashima's brain training for Nintendo Switch will challenge the players' brains with finger calculations and word scrambles, Sudoku, photographic memory, and more. It also features a 2-player mode. Star Citizen's Alpha 3.7 has received the new Underground update, which introduces the cave systems. These cave systems can be explored and mined on foot, and players can also earn from extracting minerals from rocks. These minerals are also other harvestable resources that can be stored in players' personal inventory and can be sold later. Alpha 3.7 also adds a mission sharing that allows players to share objectives and rewards with other players. Microsoft Flight Simulator Technical Alpha Test will soon be open for players who were accepted to take part in it. Recruitment ends this week, while players who were successfully accepted to join will be able to know by October 17th. Access to the alpha will be open starting October 24th, and a second one will also open on November. Recruitment for the second alpha will be opening near the end of the month.
The power bar will stop increasing at the moment of
The
release.
release date for AO Tennis 2 has been announced. Big Ant Studios has revealed that the next game in the AO Tennis series will be launching for PC and consoles on January 9th next year. AO Tennis 2 will feature the much uploaded Year Stadia clothing and logo creation features that Big Ant was known for. And the game also boasts of matches with the world's best ATP and WTA players like Rafael Nadal, Ash Barty, Angelique Kerber, and many others. The game has been developed in partnership with Australian Open.
As you'll need to work in tandem to win points. Use doubles tactics to move you or your partner around the court. Play from the net or the baseline, utilising I formations where necessary to play intelligently.
This tragedy, greater even than the seventh.
Final Fantasy 14 is getting a new Nier Automata themed patch. Patch 5.1 vows a virtue deeds of cruelties and alliance raid collaboration, which is based on Nier Automata and takes place after the previous campaign's conclusion. This update also features new gear, their brand new Grand Cosmos dungeon, and new Fellowship feature in a new Game Pass mode.
Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness.
11 Bit Studios is happy to announce that it has award-winning PC game Frostpunk is now available for consoles. Frostpunk Console Edition is available in PS4 and Xbox One, and it is a society survival game where every decision is at stake. Players are tasked into building blast a city on Earth as they manage resources, and the game's PC version sold 1.4 million units. The ALLKEYSHOP daily deals are here once again, giving you the best deals around. First up, got to play the realistic World War II game Hell Let Loose, and that's for free. Next, we have for you two games that have the best price drops, and they are Odyssey, The Next Generation Science, and A Sky Full of Stars. Last but not the least, we've got here the game with the best discount, and it's a racing game Project Cars 2. Avail these amazing deals by going to our daily deals page, only here at ALLKEYSHOP.com.
A new Dota 2 update for matchmaking has been shared, and it involves the immortal ranks so that some negative behaviors would be lessened. Also, it aims for solo queuing to be more viable, as well as adding restrictions on solo and the party matchup. Bobby added that toxic players will now have their chat and voice functionality disabled if they have a behavior score below 3,000. They also warned that matchmaking might be a little unstable in the next couple of days, and that feedback is very welcome.
What are you willing to lose? You cover your wounds, but underneath them a million
As Riot previously announced, the League of Legends Champion roadmap will be arriving soon and will come with the very first details in the 3 new champions, as well as share some more details about a Volibear and a Fatal Sticks. For right now, no details were shared, but rumors have it and that the rework on a Volibear will make him a bit more Thunder God-like, and that Fatal Sticks will have better ambush abilities. The reveal is planned to launch October 16, which is a Wednesday. Multiplayer military FPS World War III has gotten a new update, as announced by the Forum 51. The update is 0.7 and it ports the game to Unreal Engine 4.21 from Unreal Engine 4.19. This is in order for the game to take advantage of the replication graph. Other things that the patch comes with are the reworks in the VoIP, where players are able to use the Tails Pay. The challenge system has also been implemented, having a daily challenges. The complete changelog is available on their official site.
Hey, time to work. Squad 1, let's go.
The Earth Defense Force Iron Rain system requirements have been announced by D3 publisher. This third-person shooter will be needing at least an Intel i3 8100 with an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 750 Ti or an AMD Radeon HD 7790 as well as 8 GB of RAM. Also 24 GB of free hard disk space is needed. You can check out the complete PC system requirements on their official site. Earth Defense Force Iron Rain will have you playing as an EDF soldier. The game is set to launch by October 15, available for PC.
An earthquake?
Hey, look! It's huge! It's a monster.
The new aggressor type is releasing something.
The rebellion is headed your way.
Don't let them surround you! How long can this go on? No!
Overdrive activated.
A brand new fantasy management game called Craftlands, a Workshoppe, has been announced. The game will allow players to craft and sell points, meals, and weapons. Players are also able to train and hire employees in order to expand their shop. Get to know more about the locals as well as explore a huge new world that is amongst the clouds. Craftlands Workshoppe will be playable at the EGX 2019 next week for the very first time. The game is set to launch by the first half of 2020 for PC. A roguelike top-down shooter called Tesla Force has been announced, and players get to play as Tesla, Curie, Lovecraft, and Shelley. These heroes of science and the eldritch knowledge are being called upon because of the cosmic horrors are awakening. Get to use scientific weapons, gadget perks, and the power-ups to help mankind and overcome the cosmic horrors. The game offers procedurally generated levels with endless gameplay. Tesla Force will be launching on February 20, 2020, available for PC. The Doraemon Story of Seasons has launched for PC and the Nintendo Switch. Players will get to go on a friendly adventure with Doraemon and the gang as they plant, grow, and harvest in a game. Get to make friends in the town and build a thriving community. The game is a farming simulation developed by Studio Marvelous, who is well known for their farming simulation games. Liquid Bit and Bumblebear Game has announced their strategic 8-player arcade action platformer game Killer Queen Black. Get to play with one queen and the 3 workers and enjoy the game's 3 moods. Get to sneak the snail through the goals post and gather berries for economic success, or transform your workers into warriors and get an all-out offense military victory. Play with friends in online coop or play the solo mode. Killer Queen Black launches on October 25th. NBA 2K20's MyTeam Unlimited $250,000 tournament has been officially confirmed by 2K. This is the second year for the global competition for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Contestants will be choosing any 13 player cards on their deck and compete in 5-on-5 head-to-head games. There will be 16 qualifiers per console. This is ongoing up until January next year. There will be a single elimination tournament, and the prize for that will be a trip to NBA All-Star 2020, as well as the grand prize of $250,000. The Alliance Alive HD Remastered has launched on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch in Europe, as announced by NIS America. The game will also be coming to Oceania by October 18. The Alliance Alive HD Remastered offers a vivid world that has numerous realms to explore. You can journey the world through ships, flying machines, and animal mounts. During battles, execute critical attacks and awaken the new skills of your characters. Form alliances with different guilds to ensure a victory. The action puzzle platformer AeternoBlade 2 has launched for the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. This has been announced by publisher P-Cube and developer Corsair Technology. The game will also have an Xbox One version, which will be launching on October 18th, offering a unique game as players are able to manipulate time in different ways. Also, a powerful story is yours to experience with AeternoBlade 2. The OK Shop Daily Deals are here once again, giving you the best deals around. First up, get to play the realistic World War II game Hell Loose for Free. Next, we have for you two games that have the best price drops, and they're Odyssey: The Next Generation, Science, and Sky Full of Stars. Last but of course not least is a game with the best discount, and it's racing game Project Cars 2. Avail of these amazing deals by going to our Daily Deals page here at ALLKEYSHOP.com.